Good morning, Monarchs fans, and welcome to the last day of the 2018 Homeschool World Series from beautiful Auburndale, Florida. Another gorgeous-looking day here today, a little bit cloudy. There's a chance of rain later in the day, but nothing expected here for the next couple hours for the Division II championship game, pitting your Middle Tennessee Monarchs versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Just a quick recap on how we got here. The Monarchs, in pool play on day one, lost their first game 13-0 to the St. Louis Patriots and came back in the afternoon game, beating the Waukesha Saints by a score of 9-5. On day two, the Monarchs beat the Winston-Salem Hawks by a score of 10-1 to advance to the qualifying games. On Thursday, the Monarchs in the qualifying game played the Dallas Angels and were beaten soundly by a score of 11-1 to move into the Division II bracket. Then on Friday, the Monarchs beat the Houston Thunder to advance to the semifinal game, and yesterday beat the Carrollton Storm by a score of 4-1 to advance to today's championship game. Throughout the game today, I'm going to recognize the 7 seniors on the Monarchs team who will be playing their last game today. This is the most seniors the Monarchs have had in quite a while. Monarchs are getting fired up over in their dugout. The Monarchs lost the coin flip today and will be the visiting team against the Oklahoma City Broncos. The Monarchs played the Broncos in last year's Homeschool World Series and during the qualifying games and lost twice in 2 pretty close games, as I recall. And the Broncos moved on to Division I and the Monarchs to Division II. But this year they're facing each other here in the Division II championship. The lineup for the Monarchs today, leading off, playing center field, number 17, Harrison Adelgren. On second base, number 5, Caleb Young. Batting third, number 15, Stephen Butterfield, playing shortstop. Cleanup hitter today is pitcher, number 25, Tanner Preventure. In the fifth hole, catcher, number 24, Xander Brewer, followed by third baseman Seth Fetchy, right fielder Braden Morris, first baseman Tyler Holt, and finishing it up with left fielder Samuel Heldman. Up to bat here in the top of the first for the Monarchs, junior center fielder Harrison Adelgren. First pitch catches the outside corner for strike one.
Come on, Harry.
Second pitch high outside, 1-1. Next pitch is popped up behind second base. Second baseman drifting it, but the right fielder drifting up makes the catch for out number 1. Up next for the Monarchs, senior second baseman, number 5, Caleb Young. First pitch is fouled out of play. Next pitch high and outside for a ball. 1-1 on Caleb. Caleb fouls next pitch straight back. I rattled the camera a little bit there. 1-2 now on Caleb.
Here we go, 5.
Pitch on the outside, just misses. 2-2. Throughout the week, the umpires have seemed to be calling that outside pitch. Next pitch, line drive, but right to this right fielder for out number 2. Now coming to bat for the Monarchs, senior shortstop number 15, Stephen Butterfield. First pitch inside for ball 1. Next pitch bounces in for ball 2. 2-0 on Steven. Steven drives one over the shortstop into the gap. At least going to be a single. No, he's turning for second, and he'll make it easily with a stand-up double. So Steven has a 2-out double. Monarchs now have a runner in scoring position here in the top of the first. Up to bat now, senior pitcher number 25, Tanner Preventure. First pitch way outside for ball 1. Catcher makes a good move over to keep it from getting past him. Tanner drives the second pitch up the middle. Shortstop can't hold on to it. Steven rounds third, coming into home for a score. The Monarchs take a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. But regardless of that, the Monarchs put one on the board. And we're going to have a courtesy runner for the pitcher, number 32, Cameron Pelletier. Up to bat now for the Monarchs. Senior catcher number 24, Xander Brewer. Cameron takes his lead. Xander drives one into the gap. Cameron rounding second. Stumbles a little bit, has to go back quickly. The right field, but the ball gets past the second baseman, goes into the dugout. So each runner will take the next base. Single by Xander. Oh, and they're gonna give him another base as well. Hold on, we're talking here to see if he gets one base or two bases. Umpire's discussing it with the coach from the Broncos. Looks like.
Here we go, 1A. Let's go fetch you.
Oh, they're going to huddle up here, discuss this. Also, we're going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher, Is that Connor? Okay. Number 13, Connor Bean, will come in to run for Xander Brewer, regardless of where he ends up on second or on third. They're discussing it. And the run scores. So the Monarchs now lead 2-0 here in the first. Not sure why he does not get to advance to third. They're discussing it here real quick again, whether he gets another base. Okay. So they're giving him just the one base. And the Monarchs now lead 2-0 here in the top of the first. Up to bat, junior third baseman number 18, Seth Fetchie. 2 outs, runner on second. First pitch, swing fouled it off the catcher. Oh, just I guess I didn't explain. The ball on the throw from the right fielder went into the dugout, and that's why he was able to advance. Next pitch, driven at the shortstop, who makes the catch for out number 3. Sorry, I was got a little excited there with all the movement, but on that hit by Xander, went to the right fielder. Right fielder threw it into the second baseman, who missed the throw, and it went into the dugout, and that's why the runner was able to score. So the Monarchs get 2 runs on 2 hits, leave 1 on base going to the bottom of the first, leading the Broncos by a score of 2-0. Defensively for the Monarchs, at first base is sophomore number 7, Tyler Holt. Second base, senior number 5, Caleb Young. Shortstop, senior number 15, Stephen Butterfield. Third base, junior number 18, Seth Fetchie. In the outfield and right field, senior number 42, Braden Morris. Center field, junior number 17, Harrison Adelgren. Left field, senior number 12, Samuel Heldman. On the mound today is senior number 25, Tanner Preventure, and behind the plate, number 24, senior catcher, Xander Brewer. Just a quick highlight of Xander Brewer, his bio here in the Homeschool World Series. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait till in between the next inning to go over that, as we're about to get going here. Up to bat, first for the Broncos, shortstop number 9, Drew Sunby. Left-handed batter. First pitch popped up, third base side, but out of play. Inside, ball 1, 1-1 on the batter. Pitch is chopped to Tanner, who throws it over to the first baseman, Tyler, for the out. A little bit of a collision there. Tyler's able to hold on to the ball. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Coming up to bat for the Broncos now. If I can get the lineup up here. Second baseman number 5, Elijah Brady. Another left-handed batter. Wind is blowing from left to right here today. First pitch, catch the outside corner for strike 1. Next pitch low, ball 1. 1-1. High fastball gets him for strike 2. 1-2 on the batter. Catches the outside corner for strike 3, and the batter goes down. 2 outs now on the bottom of the first. Up to bat, Catcher number 15, Jared Barris. First pitch outside for ball 1. Hopefully my voice will make it through this last game here. It's been slowly deteriorating due to allergies and probably just talking too much. Next pitch up high, ball 2. Third pitch is outside. Ball 3, 3-0.
Here we go, 2-5.
Next pitch misses for ball 4. Walks on 4 pitches. We're going to have a courtesy runner for the Broncos catcher. I think they said number 6, who is C.J. Jansen. Oops, I think my camera froze. Runner steals second base. Throw from the catcher, Xander. He overthrows second baseman, Caleb Young. Runner advances to third. I'll have to fix my first base camera in between innings. Up to bat is first baseman number 4, Zach Clark. Next pitch down low for ball 2, 2-0. Pitch fouled out of play on the right field side. Excuse me. Yeah, right field side. 2-1. 2 outs, runner on third in the bottom of the first. Off-speed pitch driven back. Harrison settling under it. Makes the catch for out number 3. So the walk and the error do not hurt the Monarchs. Heading to the top of the first. Top of the second. Monarchs are leading 2-0. Second pitch called for a strike. Sorry, I was muted there. I thought I'd unmuted it. Batting now, senior number 42, right fielder Braden Morris. First pitch was a ball. Second pitch was a called strike. Braden takes third pitch low, ball 2. 2-1. I think my camera might have gotten too far away from my mobile hotspot was the problem, so I will try to... Ball 3. 3-1 on Braden. I'll try to remedy that. I'll move the camera a little bit closer here in between innings. Low, ball 4. Braden takes his base. Now up to bat, first baseman number 7, Tyler Holt. Broncos coach is walking out to talk to his pitcher. And I'll take this time to talk about one of our seniors, number 24, Xander Brewer. Xander's bio says he started playing baseball 14 years ago and never missed a season. I enjoy academics and various hobbies, but playing baseball has always been a God-given passion. I plan to play baseball in college while pursuing a degree in criminal justice. Xander, thanks for all the years you've played on the Monarchs, and good luck to you in the future. Conference at the mound is over, and Tyler steps into the box. Nobody out, runner on first. First pitch high and outside for ball 1. Inside, ball 2. With the left-handed pitcher on, it's difficult to get too big of a lead. Braden getting a decent-sized lead over there. Looks like they still haven't called the steal yet. I'm guessing they're waiting to see if the pitcher regains his control here. Braden squares the bunt, or excuse me, Tyler squares the bunt. Braden goes, pitch is high and outside. He's going to be caught easily. Not sure if that was a pitch out or if it just missed, but 3-0 on Tyler. Nobody on. Next pitch in there for a strike. Looked like Tyler was taken all the way on that. Pitch catches the inside corner for strike 2. Full count now on Tyler.
Here we go, 7. Let's go, Tyler. You got this, bud. Take it for a ride.
Pitch low, ball 4.
Way to watch.
Tyler takes his bait. Coming up to bat now, senior. Oh, looks like we're going to have a pitching change here. I will take this time to try to reset my camera on the first base side. Okay, I think I've got my first base camera fixed now. Except didn't quite get in the exact position I want. I'll move it a little bit more in between innings, but up to bat, left fielder Samuel Heldman. First pitch in there for a strike. Pitching now for the Broncos is number 27, Luke Major. And number 2, Asher Hume, goes to center field. Tyler gets a little bit of a lead. Samuel squares the bunt, pulls back. 1-1 on Samuel. 1 out here in the top of the second. Samuel squared the bunt, pulled it back. Oh no, I believe he called that a strike. No, 2 balls. Okay, I was right. Snap throw down to first, Tyler back in time. Samuel squares again, lays down a bunt, straight back to the pitcher, goes to second base, but the second baseman bobbles the ball. So, error on the sacrifice. Turns out okay for the Monarchs. Up to bat, leadoff hitter, number 17, Harrison Allegren. And we have a pinch runner. So this is not a courtesy runner since Tyler is not a pitcher or a catcher in this situation. This is a pinch runner, but Tyler will re-enter defensively. Bat running out there is number 11, Ethan Willis. Top of the second. First pitch, swinging, strike 1.
Good cut.
Monarchs have 1 out, 2 runners on. Next pitch, drive. If it's going to stay fair, it's going to be good. Oh, just foul. Harrison tried to go the other way with it. With the wind blowing from left to right, pushed that just foul enough. That would have been an easy double, scoring both runners if it had stayed fair. But now it's 0-2 on Harrison. Fly by out to left. Looks like it's going to drop in. Oh, no, he makes the grab, and Ethan is way off base, and they're going to double him up to end the inning. Great grab by the shortstop going out to get that. It looked like it was going to drop in. And the threat from the Monarchs erases here in the top of the second. Going to the bottom of the second, Monarchs still up 2-0. Our second senior highlight of the day is number 15, Stephen Butterfield. His bio says, I've been playing baseball since I was 7 years old. I've been with the Monarchs since the 6th grade. I've enjoyed every season with the Monarchs. I would like to thank my coaches and teammates for making my years on the Monarchs a great experience. I will be attending Harding University in the fall to study geology. Stephen, thanks for all your years. Of playing on the Monarchs. So here in the bottom of the second, the Monarchs up 2-0. Leading off is third baseman number 42, Gabe Grisser. First pitch high, ball one. Next pitch in there for a strike. Oh no, say it was high. 2-0. Fly ball to right. Braden drifting over, settles underneath it for out number one. Looks like my first base camera is still just a little bit too far away from the hot spot. I think I may bring it over here closer and get a different angle. I was trying to get it right down the line. Anyway, up to bat. First pitch in for a strike. Up to bat, pitcher number 27, Luke Major. Luke came in the top of the first. Next pitch popped up behind second base. Caleb drifting over, trying to stay underneath it, and makes the grab for out number two. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. And that brings up left fielder number 16, Mitchell Williams. First pitch gets to the outside corner for strike one. Next pitch low for a ball, 1-1. High and outside for ball two, 2-1. Tries a curveball, stays outside. 3-1 now on the batter.
Here we go, 2-5.
Inside pitch, fouls it off.
Way to battle.
Full count now on the batter.
Here we go, Monarchs.
Chopper to the third base side. Seth Fetchy grabs it, fires it over to Tyler at first for out number 3. Broncos go in order here in the bottom of the second. Heading to the top of the third. Monarchs still leading by a score of 2-0. Up to bat for the Monarchs here in the top of the third, number 5, short second baseman Caleb Young. First pitch high, ball 1. Got a little bit different angle on my first base camera now. It's closer to the hot spot, so I shouldn't have any more glitching problems. I just need to get the battery backup hooked up to it so it doesn't die on me. Next pitch. Foul down the left field side. 1-1 on Caleb. Fly ball, short right field to the second baseman. Catches it for out number 1. Up to bat now for the Monarchs, shortstop number 15, Stephen Butterfield. First pitch in there for a strike. Low, ball 1, 1-1 on Stephen. Pitch is fouled out of play. Sorry about that. The broadcast froze, and that's going long. Makes the catch. Unfortunately, what everyone missed there before that was a crushing double by Tanner Preventure over the left fielder, and then Xander gets up, drives one into right center, but the center fielder makes a great play for out number 3. So 2 great defensive plays to get the Monarchs out, one in the bottom and the top of the second, another one in the top of the third. Going to the bottom of the third, Monarchs still leading 2-0. Here in the bottom of the third, continue on with our senior highlights. Next up from the Monarchs seniors, number 12, Samuel Heldman. I've played baseball for a total of 8 years, 3 of which have been with the Monarchs. The Monarchs are the greatest ball team I could ever ask for, and I've enjoyed playing with them immensely. Outside of baseball, sports I enjoy are fishing, hunting, tennis, and ping pong. My other passions include reading and being example to Christ for others. I plan to attend Bryan College in the fall, pursuing a degree in psychology. Samuel, thank you for all you do for the team, and good luck next year in college. Coming up to bat for the Broncos, I'm trying to see who it is here, because I think number 2, center fielder Asher Hume. No defensive changes for the Monarchs. Tanner still on the mound. First pitch down the right field line, but foul. Chopper to the third base. No, shortstop picks it up, fires it over, gets him in time for out number 1. Who's up? Didn't see that. Have to look at that on the replay. Said that our runner smacked Tyler on the rib cage. I don't know what that's about, but anyway, 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Up to bat now, number 1 right fielder Hayden Key. First pitch, a little outside, ball 1. Swinging, strike 1. Next pitch is a single over the shortstop. Samuel grabs it, throws it in. So the Broncos have 1 on here in the bottom of the first with 1 out. Up to bat now. Back to the top of the lineup for the Broncos. Number 9 shortstop Drew Sunby. Sunby. Squares around to bunt. Inside pitch. Throw by Xander. Bounces over the glove of the shortstop, but backed up by Caleb Young. Runner in safely. So runner on second base now. Not sure if that was a ball or a strike. We'll see. 0-1. It was called a strike. 0-1. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Runner on second. Pitch takes the outside corner for strike 2. 0-2 on the batter. Xander calling for a high outside strike. Tries to catch the corner. A little too far outside. Ball 1. 1-2. Tries the outside corner again. Misses. 2-2.
We got 2-5.
Xander sets up on the inside now. Foul ball. Fouled off the plate. A lot of movement there at second base between the shortstop, second baseman, and the runner. 2-2. Xander sets up on the inside again. Comes home with it. Outside. Steven knocks it down. Fires it to third. Going to be a close play, but no, he's in there safely. That ball had just enough oomph to make it to the outfield. Heads up play by the runner to make it into second. So we've got runners on second and third, 1 out. Broncos are threatening here in the bottom of the third. Up to bat, second baseman, number 5, Elijah Brady. Tanner takes a second to adjust his pants.
Here we go, Monarchs!
Sander pulls in the corner infielders to get the play at the plate. Middle infielders stay back. First pitch, a little bit low for ball 1. Inside pitch fouled away for strike 1-1 on the batter. Outfielders are playing fairly deep in right and center. Samuel in a little bit in left. Next pitch high for a ball. 2-1. Ball gets away from Xander, and a run will score. Two to one now. Oh, walked him. Pitch, I guess, was a little bit outside. Monarchs still winning 2-1. Decided to move the banner down to the bottom. That way you can see more of the outfield. Runner on first and third, 1 out, and Coach Heldman is going out to talk to his pitcher. Umpire slowly walking out. He's going to break up this conference here in just a minute. Coach Heldman just wanted to settle down his pitcher and the rest of his infield. No changes for the Monarchs. Up to bat now for the Broncos, catcher number 15, Jared Barris. 2-1 Monarchs over the Broncos currently in the bottom of the third. 1 out, runners on first and third. Squares for a bunt. Gonna get him at home. Great play. Xander fires it to Steven on the short throw. Steven back to Xander. Gets the runner at home. Now we have 2 outs. Runner on second. 0-1 count on the batter. Catches the inside corner for a strike. 0-2. Ground ball into the hole between first and second. Braden comes up with it, fires it, but not going to be in time. As a 2-out single scores the runner from second to tie the ball game. Got a courtesy runner coming in for the catcher, number 6, C.J. Jansen. Up to bat now the first baseman, number 4, Zach Clark. Score is tied 2-2 in the bottom of the third. 2 outs, runner on first. First pitch, fly ball, out of play on the right field side. Inside, ball 1. Runner jumping around a little bit on first. Tanner comes home with it. Catches the inside corner for a strike. Strike 2. 1 and 2 on the batter.
One more.
Tanner comes set. Comes home with the ball. Swing, foul ball, out of play. Tried the outside corner. Batter wanted to offer at it, but curveball slipped outside the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on the batter. 2 outs. Runner goes. Pitch is fouled straight back. Swinging, strike 3. Batter goes down on strikes, but the Broncos score 2 runs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Going to the top of the 4th, tied. 2 Up to bat now for the Monarchs. 3rd baseman, number 18, Seth Fetchy. Swinging, strike 1.
Here we go, 1-8.
Seth pops it up behind first base. Drifting over. Right fielder makes the catch for out number 1.
Yeah, 4-2.
Up to bat now, number 42, Braden Morris. First pitch, line down the left field side. If it stays fair, just leaks foul. Braden jumped on that one,
Good shot, 4-2. Straighten it up.
but it ended up foul, so he'll come back and do it again. Next pitch is outside for a ball. Next pitch is popped up out of play behind the home plate. Next pitch stays in the ball. 2-2. I must have missed one of the strikes. Sorry. Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry, 2 balls, 2 strikes on Braden. Next pitch stays up high for a ball. 3-2 now on Braden.
Here we go, 4-2. Battle, baby.
Swinging but foul. Another one down the left field side. Chopper down the left field side. Ball's foul. Braden staying alive. Catches the outside corner for a strike. 2 outs now for the Monarchs in the top of the 4th.
7.
Up to bat, first baseman number 7, Tyler Holt. First pitch in there for a strike.
Here we go, 7. You got it.
Takes the high pitch, drives it into right center field. Center fielder going over right fielder, right fielder drops it. It's going to be looked like it was going to be another heck of a catch to end an inning. Right fielder dove for it, but it bounced just out of his glove. So we've got Tyler on base with 2 outs.
Here we go, 1-2.
Up to bat now, number 12, Samuel Heldman. Swinging, strike 1.
2-out rally, Sam.
Let's go, Sam. Come on, Sam.
Next pitch in there for a strike. Strike 2, 0-2 on Samuel. Sorry, I had to readjust my battery pack there on the main camera. Drives the next one in the hole between first and second. Base hit for Samuel. Runner, the Monarchs have a little 2-out rally going here.
Here we go, 1-7. Keep it going.
Up to bat now, leadoff batter, number 17, Harrison Adelgren. Harrison is 0 for 2 on the day. Pitch high, ball 1. Next pitch, chopper to the left side. Shortstop grabs it, throws to third for out number 3. Going to the bottom of the 4th. Score still tied 2-2. going to highlight our next senior here in between innings, number 42, Braden Morris. I started playing baseball when I was 8 years old. Playing with the Monarchs has been some of the best years of my life and baseball career. I have made more meaningful and family-like relationships with this group of men than I have anywhere else. I want to thank my parents, teammates, coaches, and board members for pushing me to my limits and helping me become the man I am today. Thanks for all you've done for us, Braden, and good luck next year. Up to bat now for the Broncos, number 42, third baseman Gabe Grisser. First pitch bounces in for ball 1.
Here we go, 2-5.
Next pitch hits to the outside corner for strike 1. Next pitch to Chopper. Seth grabs it, fires it over to first for the out. Seth jumped up there and grabbed that one, fired it over for an out. Up to bat now, number 27, the pitcher, Luke Major. First pitch gets to the outside corner for the strike. Next pitch stays out for a ball. 1-1. Outside corner for strike 2. 1-2. Inside, line drive, going to be a base hit to left field. Samuel scoops it up and brings it in. Got a courtesy runner coming in for the pitcher. Will be number 49, Aiden Brady. And up to bat for the Broncos, left fielder number 16, Mitchell Williams. 1 out, 1 runner on. Here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch bunted out of play. Next pitch in there for a strike. 0-2 on the batter.
Keep it going, 2-5.
Line drive. Oh, hopper to the shortstop, to the second baseman. Throws it over the shortstop to get the lead runner at second. He dropped it on the transfer, but even then they weren't going to get the left-handed batter at first. So 2 outs now, runner on first. And coming up to bat is the center fielder, number 2, Asher Hume. Tanner comes set. Pitch is fouled off of Xander's face mask. He gets up to shake it off.
Way to keep your head in the game.
Coach Heldman going to check on his senior catcher. Make sure he's okay. He's laughing about it now, so he's seems to be doing all right. Batter steps back into the box. 0-1 count. Pitch, little slow roller by the third baseman. Gets him for out number 3. Seth had to come quite a ways over to get that slow roller and gets him out. We're heading to the top of the 5th, still tied 2-2. We go on to the top of the 5th, and we're going to highlight our next senior. Number 25, Tanner Preventure. I started playing baseball at the ripe age of 3. I've been with the Monarchs since 6th grade. I'm grateful for this organization and the friendships and the spiritual growth it has given me. I plan to attend Pepperdine University this fall and study ministry along with business with a minor in geology. Tanner, thanks for all you do, and you're doing a great job out there pitching. Up to bat now in the top of the 5th. For the Monarchs, second baseman number 5, Caleb Young. First pitch, drops in for a hit. So the Monarchs have the leadoff runner on here in the top of the 5th. Caleb being aggressive there and jumping on that first pitch. He's now 1 for 3 for the day. Up to bat now, Stephen Butterfield. Stephen is 1 for 2 with 1 run scored.
As fast as those signals are coming from third base, I have no idea how to do it.
Looks like the wind's picking up here. It's blowing a little harder left to right. First pitch outside, ball 1. Next pitch, lined over the shortstop's head for a single. Center fielder gobbles it up quickly. The Monarchs have something going here in the top of the 5th.
We got 2-5.
Up to bat now, senior pitcher number 25, Tanner Preventure. But the Broncos coach is coming out to talk to him. Looks like he might be taking the ball from him. He is. So we're going to go to a break here. Top of the 5th, tied 2-2. Monarchs have 2 runners on with nobody out. All right, back-to-back singles have runners on first and second for the Monarchs. Coming in to pitch, the second baseman, number 5, Elijah Brady. And looks like number 19, Will Edmondson, comes in to take his place at second. Up to bat, senior Tanner Provencher. Tanner is 1 for 2 today, had a double on a crushed one out to left field. Unfortunately, was left on second base. Opportunity here to break this tie. Also want to give a shout out to some of the parents who were here earlier but aren't here today. Just saw a post from Damon and Kelly Adelgren, who are back in Nashville watching daughter graduate from Trevecca. Just showed a picture of him watching the graduation while streaming the YouTube channel. So I want to say hi to Damon. First pitch in there, low, ball 1. I also know that Tanner's parents are out today. They were up in, I think they went to Harding University to watch their daughter graduate, so they are not here today. Next pitch, drive into the left center. That's going to drop in for a double. Caleb round second. Steven right behind him, rounding third, excuse me. And that'll bring in 2. Stand-up double for Tanner. Woo! Breaks the tie. The Monarchs now leading 4-2 on the second double of the day by the pitcher Tanner. Up to bat now, catcher number 24, Xander Brewer. Got a courtesy runner come in. First pitch stays high. Cameron Pelletier is running for Tanner. Xander's 1 for 2 on the day. This next pitch in there low for a ball, ball 2. Well, we might have missed Tanner's first double with the glitch, but got his second one. Next pitch in there low, ball 3. 3-0 on Xander.
Way to watch, 2-4.
Xander probably has the green light here with 3-0, but was taken all the way. He was looking for one pitch, and that wasn't it. 3-1 now on Xander. Xander pops one up, back out of play.
It's all right, string it out.
Takes it to full count. Xander drives one, fly ball, but it's going to hang up in the wind. Left fielder grabs it. No chance for Cameron to advance at second base. Xander gave it a ride, but not deep enough. 1 out now in the top of the 5th. Up to bat number 18, third baseman Seth Fetchy.
Here we go, Fetchy.
Seth is 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch high, swing for a strike 1. Seth was trying to rip that one out there. Right after Coach Pelletier told him to watch for the high strike. Apparently he wasn't listening. Low, ball 1. 1-1 on Seth. And what does he do? Next pitch is outside. Ball 2. 2-1 on Seth. Pitch catches the inside corner for strike. 2-2 now on batter.
1-8. Battle.
Takes one, fouls it off down the right field side. Stays alive. Oops. Thank you for someone just catching my error there. I have it 4-2 Broncos. It's the other way around. Seth, oh, gets one piece of it. Fouls it off. I will correct that here real quick.
Here we go, 1-8. Take it for a ride.
Sorry about that. There we go. Now we have the correct score. Oh, ooh, I thought that one was going to be called a strike. That one kind of fooled Seth there, but luckily it stayed out. Full count now. Swinging strike 3. Seth goes down on strikes.
All right, 1-8. That's it.
Thanks, Jennifer Brewer, for pointing out my
You're good.
incorrect score there. Now I've got it right. So Seth goes down on strikes. 2 outs. Up to bat, number 42, Braden Morris. Braden takes the first pitch and fouls it straight back. Braden is 0 for 1 for the day with a walk and a strikeout. Oh, swings at that one, strike 2.
We go for a 2-out rally, babe.
Looking at that one, strike 3. Braden goes down on strikes. But the Monarchs put up 2 runs here in the top of the 5th to break the tie, going to the bottom of the 5th, leading the Broncos by a score of 4-2. As we go into the bottom of the 5th, I'm going to highlight our 6th senior of the day, number 27, Ben Willis. I've been playing baseball since I was 5 years old. This is my 8th year to play with the Monarchs. I plan to attend college in the fall and work toward an engineering degree. Ben, thanks for all your years on the Monarchs, and good luck to you as you move into college. No defensive changes for the Monarchs.
Smile, 2-4.
Coming up to bat, number 1, right fielder Hayden Key. First pitch, line to the right center field. That's going to drop in for a single. Braden scoops it up, fires into Caleb. So the Broncos have the leadoff runner on here in the bottom of the 5th. Up to bat, leadoff hitter, shortstop number 9, Drew Sunby. Runner takes a short lead at first. First pitch, catches the outside corner for strike 1. Wind is blowing steadily, a little bit in from left field now. Still blowing left to right, but coming a little bit more in. Next pitch is inside, fouled off on the left field side for strike 2. Next pitch, lined out to left field. Samuel settles under it for out number 1. Looked like that ball might drop in the gap with Harrison shading over to right field, but Samuel was shaded as well, able to easily make it over. One out now for the pitcher, number 5, Elijah Brady. Runner goes, square to bunt. Xander fires it down. They're going to get him. Beautiful throw by Xander right to just to the left side of Steven. Grabs it, quick tag, gets the runner, trying to steal second. 2 outs now in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch was called the ball, so 1-0 on the batter. Next pitch, ground ball. Steven misses the ball. That's shortstop. Ball rolls into center field. So an error by a very uncharacteristic error by Steven Butterfield. Allows the runner to get to first. I didn't see that. Did it take a bad hop on him? I looked down. Did it? Okay. So bad hop, but I'm sure it's still going to be scored an error. Makes a little more sense if it took a funny hop because Steven is usually very sure-gloved out there. All right. Runner on first. Up to bat, first baseman, number 4, Zach Clark. No, that is not. 15, sorry. Catcher, number 15, Jared Barris. Runner takes his lead. Ground ball to the shortstop. Fires it over. Tyler not able to scoop the ball. Gets to it quickly, though.
Sorry, Monarchs, one more!
Gonna have a courtesy runner, number 6, coming again for the catcher. 2 outs here in the top, excuse me, bottom of the 5th. Runners on second and third. Now the first baseman, number 4, Zach Clark, is up. Wind is definitely picking up and blowing more toward home plate now. Still a little bit to right, left to right, but blowing more in my face. Next pitch, the chopper right to Seth. Throws it over to first for out number 3. So the 2 errors don't cost the Monarchs anything. Going to the top of the 6th. Still leading 4-2. Going to the top of the 6th, we're going to highlight our last senior, number 5, Caleb Young. I've been playing baseball since I was 5 years old and have played with the Monarchs for 7 years now. I love the competitiveness of the games as well as the opportunity to play baseball as a homeschooler. I'd like to thank my coaches for teaching me to be a better ball player and Christian man. I plan on attending Harding University in the fall to study geology. Caleb, thanks for all you've done for the program over the years and good luck next year at Harding. Just got another picture come across the group meet chat from Lori Preventure showing that she's watching the live stream while she's at the graduation at Harding. Thanks to everyone who's out there watching. We're going to try to do this more next year as we move into another season of Monarchs baseball. Up to bat now, first baseman number 7, Tyler Holt. First pitch fouled off out of play.
We got 7.
Tyler is 1 for 1 for the day with a walk and a single.
All right, Sam.
Strike 2. 0 and 2 on Tyler.
Reset. You're good.
Chopper, slow chopper to the third baseman, scoops it, fires it over to first. Stretched by the first baseman, gets Tyler for out number 1. Up to bat now for the Monarchs, left fielder number 12, Samuel Heldman.
Here we go, 1-2. Let's go, Sam.
Samuel is 1 for 2 on the day. Monarchs hoping to pad their lead here in the top of the 6th. First pitch is low. Ball 1. That one hopped up really high after it hit the plate. The way the wind is blowing in, no one's going to take it too deep today. Next pitch in there for a called strike. 1-1 on Samuel.
Here we go, 1-2.
Pitch is fouled out of play down the first base line.
You got a piece.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battle now, 1-2.
Takes the next one, ground ball up the middle.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that was, I thought he bounced that off the plate. I guess not. Great diving catch then by the shortstop. Back to the top of the lineup for the Monarchs. Number 17, Harrison Allegren. Harrison is 0 for 3 on the day, looking for his first hit of the game. Could definitely use it right now. Takes first pitch in there for a strike. Nice little curveball. Next pitch in low for a ball. 1-1. Takes the outside pitch, fouls it back. 1-2 on Harrison. 2 outs. Nobody on. Takes next pitch. Line, little looper. Fair. Drops one in there. Gets his first hit of the day. The Monarchs have a runner on here in the top of the 6th.
Here we go, 5.
So 2 outs.
Oh, yeah.
Up to bat, second baseman, number 5, Caleb Young. Caleb is 1 for 3 on the day. See if he can get another hit here to bring Harrison around. Harrison got a big lead there. Pitcher comes set. Pops it up. Second baseman had to run for it as the wind was pushing it, but able to get underneath it for out number 3. Monarchs get no runs in the top of the 6th, heading to the bottom of the 6th, still leading 4-2. Oops, I put bottom of the 4th. That is not correct. Sorry about that. It is the bottom of the 6th. All right, here in the bottom of the 6th, Monarchs leading 4-2. It'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters for the Broncos. First up, third baseman number 42, Gabe Grisser. Tanner having a good outing on the mound today. First pitch, ground ball, past the diving third baseman and past the shortstop for a hit. So the Broncos start off another inning with the leadoff batter on. Coming up to bat, number 27, second baseman Luke Major. Starting to get a little bit of cloud cover here, and the wind is starting to pick up yet again. First pitch outside for ball 1. Next pitch to the shortstop, over to Caleb at second, over to first, not in time. But the Monarchs get the lead runner for out number 1. And coming up to bat is number 19, center fielder Will Edmondson.
We got Monarchs!
Runner takes lead at first. Tanner looks him over. Not a very big lead. Goes home with it. First pitch is inside for a ball. Ball 1. That's going to be a hit into right field. Braden gets over to cut it off. Runner comes around third. Throw was late into third. Don't know if Braden missed his cutoff there, but instead of runners at first and third, we got runners at second and third, 1 out. One out, 2 runners on here in the bottom of the 6th. For left fielder number 2, Asher Hume. Monarchs got to get out of a jam here. Xander brings Tyler in at first, Seth in on the grass at third. Middle infielders back. First pitch, swinging, strike 1. Next pitch, curveball, comes back in for strike 2. 0-2 on the batter. Xander sets up outside, going to try to catch the outside corner here. Chopper to the third baseman. Seth dives at him, gets him out. Two outs now. Still have 2 runners on, but they're now at first and second. Gutsy play by the third baseman not to take the easy out at first. Dove back in there to get him out. Up to bat now, number 1, right fielder Hayden Key. First pitch, swinging, strike 1. Breaking ball swinging, strike 2. 0-2 now on the batter. Shouts of one more coming from the Monarchs fans. Xander sets up outside. Pitch comes inside. That's going to be a base hit. Runner's going to score for sure. Samuel coming over to cut it off. Runner coming into third. So a 2-out double tightens up the score here in the bottom of the 6th. Score now 4-3. Monarchs still leading the Broncos. 2 outs, runners on second and third. For the leadoff hitter, number 9, Drew Sunby. Ground ball to Caleb at second. Scoops it over to Tyler at first for the out. So the Monarchs get out a little bit of jam, allow 1 run. Going to the top of the 7th. Still leading 4-3. Into the top of the 7th for the Monarchs will be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters. And leading off for the Monarchs here in the 7th, shortstop number 15, Stephen Butterfield. Stephen is 2 for 3 today with 2 runs scored.
Here we go, 1-5.
First pitch fouled off. Bounced off the catcher. Next pitch in there for a strike. 0-2 on Steven. Steven has a double and a single for the day. Takes the outside pitch, fouls it off. Stay alive. Inside pitch. Steven swings, gets away from him. Not going to get him at first. So Steven safely at first on the... I'm not sure if we're going to call that a... Looked like a wild pitch. It's tough to see right in front of the, being right behind the catcher like this. But runner on first. And nobody out. Up to bat now, number 25, Tanner Preventure. Tanner's 2 for 3 in the day, 2 RBIs, and he's on back-to-back doubles. Broncos coach coming out to talk to his pitcher. Doesn't look like he's going to make a change. Just trying to settle him down after that. It's always tough on a pitcher to get the batter to strike out and then end up with him at first base anyway. Wind still blowing pretty steadily left to right, and coming in toward home plate a little bit. Umpire begins making a slow walk out to the mound to break up. Oh, looks like the coach is going to break it up himself. There's nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Runner on first. And Tanner up to bat. Coach Pelletier calling the signs. See if they're going to have Steven try to steal. Not on the first pitch. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike. Steven gets his lead again. Tanner rips another one into the gap. Oh, it didn't get past him, though. So Tanner's only going to get a single on this one, but that's 3 hits in a row for Tanner. 3 for 4 for the day. Runners on first and second now for the Monarchs. We're going to have a courtesy runner come in for Tanner. Coming in again, number 32, Cameron Pelletier. Nobody out, 2 runners on, top of the 7th. As you all are probably aware, we only play 7 innings here at this level. So this is the top of the last inning, barring a tie. Runners get their lead at both bases. Xander lines one, gonna drop in there for a single. Not deep enough to score anyone. But we now have bases loaded, nobody out here in the top of the 7th. Another courtesy runner coming in for the catcher. Connor Bean comes in for the catcher, Xander Brewer. Up to bat. Looked like they were going to do a pinch hitter. No, Seth Fetchy is going to be up to bat here.
Here we go, Fetch.
Seth is 0 for 3 on the day. With that hit, Xander is now 2 for 4. With 2 singles. First pitch, low, ball 1. Could really use a hit right now to bring in another run, pad this lead a little bit. Chopper down the third base line, but foul. 1-1 on the batter. Next pitch is low, ball 2. The entire infield is in for the Broncos, and the outfield is playing rather shallow as well. Next pitch. Seth drives it, but it's going to hang up. Right fielder gets it, coming in for home. He's going to make it. Steven, a little bit of an awkward slide, but the RBI single scores a runner. Monarchs now lead 5-3 here in the top of the 7th. So they get the run back that they lost in the bottom of the 6th. Got a pinch hitter coming in now. Runners on first and second. Coming in to pinch hit is senior number 27, Ben Willis.
We got 2-7. Oh, I hit the wrong side. Yeah. I got to figure out how to take off. Do you know how to take off the one I put on the wrong side?
We got a little scoreboard error here at the moment. Just like I had mine flipped earlier. Ben takes the first pitch, fouls it off. Strike 1. This is Ben's first appearance of the day. Senior trying to add another run to the lead here for the Monarchs. Next pitch inside, ball 1, 1-1.
Top of 7, but if I set it back to the bottom of 6 and do set total runs to 1, will that do it? Okay, I'm going to wait until
Ben swings on the next pitch. Strike 2, 1-2.
we get him. We did between batters.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, runners on first and second.
Thank you. This isn't an easy board to fix.
Next pitch. Ben swings, strike 3. Ben goes down swinging.
I'm working on it. I had to work
2 outs, though, here in the top of the 7th. Monarchs still have 2 runners on. Coming up, first baseman number 7, Tyler Holt. Tyler is 1 for 2 for the day with a single. Another single would be great right now, Tyler.
Nope, that didn't do it.
Inside, just misses for ball 1. Nice curve ball.
I know, I'm working on it. Oh, took it off that. Set inning.
Tyler takes one, fouls it, out of play. 1-1 now on Tyler.
7. Set inning. 7. Top. Enter. Set total run.
Catches the outside corner for strike 2.
What in the world? No. Weird.
1-2 now on Tyler. Takes next pitch, fouls it out of play. Can you put the 2 strikes up? 1 ball, 2 strikes on Tyler. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Tyler goes down low. Ball gets away from the catcher, but fires it over to first for the out. So the Monarchs put another run on the board here in the top of the 7th. Heading to the bottom of the last inning, needing 3 outs, but leading 5-3. Okay, we're here in the bottom of the 7th. Monarchs leading 5-3. No defensive changes for the Monarchs. Benjamin came in to pitch hit, but Braden comes back out there defensively. Xander trying to get the complete game win. First up to bat for the Broncos in the bottom of the 7th is the pitcher, number 5, Elijah Brady. First pitch stays outside for a ball.
We got 2-5. Let's go, Monarchs!
Monarchs have someone warming up in the bullpen. I can't see who it is, but Tanner's going to have a fairly short leash on him, I'm guessing, here in the bottom of the 7th. His pitch count is up in the 80s last time I looked, somewhere 80, up near 90 now. Next pitch, in there for a strike. Oh no, it says it stayed up. 2-0. Low, ball 3, 3-0. Tanner having a little bit of trouble finding the plate here. Oh, it's number 10. Evan Miller is warming up in the bullpen. Caught the inside corner for strike 1. 3-1. Low, ball 4. Runner walks. Up to bat now, the catcher, number 15, Jared Barris. Courtesy runner for the pitcher. Can't see the number right now. All right, we got it all figured out now. Runner takes his lead. Tanner steps off the mound real quick, compose himself, and takes the rubber. First pitch called strike. Fly ball in the gap. Harrison going over. Braden going over. Makes the catch for out number 1. Looked like that one started more to center, but the wind pushed it over. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Up to bat now, number 4, first baseman Zach Clark. Monarchs looking for a double play here to get out of this and win the championship. First pitch stays outside for a ball. Next pitch a little low, ball 2, 2-0.
You got 2-5? You're all right.
Looks like somebody else, looks like Rodney might be warming up there in the bullpen as well. Next pitch is fouled off for a strike. 2-1 on the batter. Short lead by the runner. Comes home with it. Pitch catches the outside corner for strike 2. 2-2 now on the batter.
Here we go, defense!
Tanner shakes off the first pitch. Goes for the second. Xander sets up inside. Swinging strike 3. 2 down now for the Monarchs. 1 out away from the championship. Shouts of one more coming from the Monarch faithful. Up to bat, third baseman number 42, Gabe Grisser. First pitch up high for ball 1. Swing, line drive to Harrison. For chip. The Monarchs have won Division II championship here at the 2018 Homeschool World Series. I'm a little choked up.
Yell. Let it out.
Oh, sorry, trying to compose myself here. Great win for these 7 seniors.
Good game, Broncos!
2 years ago, the Monarchs came in here and won a Division III championship. Last year, broke out of Division III to Division II.
Guys.
And this year, made it all the way to the Division II champion. Final numbers on the game. 5 runs, 11 hits, 3 errors for the Monarchs. For the Broncos, 3 runs on 8 hits and 3 errors. Complete game for senior number 25, Tanner Preventure. He will finish with exactly 100 pitches, just as Connor did yesterday in the win. He allowed 3 runs, walked 3, struck out 3. And your 2018 Division II champions are the Middle Tennessee Monarchs. Thanks to everyone for a great season. Thanks for tuning in. For those who weren't able to make it to Auburndale, Monarchs and the Broncos are going to gather around home plate for a last word of prayer. Great game between these two. Safe travels to everyone as we head back north to Tennessee, and we hope to see you again next season. Until then, have a great day.